Hi everyone! Welcome to Celestial Return. This is a game, full disclosure, the developer actually reached out to me to check this game out, and it is sort of a Shadowrun meets Disco Elysium type of game, which is up my alley, so I was like, yeah, of course I'm gonna check it out, because I love Disco Elysium and I love Shadowrun. So yeah, I didn't look up too much about it. I just kind of looked up like how the gameplay looked and the general premise. So I kind of wanted to go in as blind as possible and give my honest first impressions. But yeah, thank you to the dev for reaching out to me. I'm a little baby channel, but it's, you know, a lot of people on my channel seem to really love strange indie games, I'll tell you that. So you came to the right person. So let's check this out. It seems like I can't click the settings just yet. So let me know if this is all fine for you. Oh, this flower reminds me of, oh my god. Is it Ghost in the Shell? What is it? What am I thinking of? I found my niche. I did find my niche. Strange indie games are definitely like my thing. Okay. Earth, Planet Zero. Planet Zero, a world caught between the realms of sci-fi and supernatural. A world of contrasts where the daily grind of high-tech life is punctuated by the occasional brush with the bizarre. A technologically advanced civilization, its inhabitants are divided into augmented humans and those who have chosen to remain fully organic. Okay, let's get into it. The demo playthrough you're about to experience starts from the Act 6. Okay, so we're doing an introduction. Oh, that's...
Enjoying a quiet drink at the Crow Jazz Bar. Officer Reynolds slides over with a case that's too tough for the usual detectives.
We're their last hope?
Reynolds drops a mysterious case on your lap. A string of strange suicides shaking the city's core. With only a cryptic clue in hand, you grab your trusty sidekick, Rose the Oracle, and head into the seedy underbelly of the sewers in search of dark secrets.
The operation goes south. Ooh.
But just when all hope seems lost, the mysterious visitor swoops in to save the day. Back at your office, the sting of failure lingers until a strange sight catches your attention.
And your journey begins. Okay. Oh, they have a Discord server as well, so we can share feedback. Okay. Episode 6. That's interesting that they start us here. Oh. Okay. Where you shape and control a cast of characters as they plot and execute the heist of the millennia. During this demo, you will be playing as Detective, the tech thief, Howard, as he struggles with a dead end on a murder investigation. Okay. That is one thing I did know about the game before clicking on it. There's different characters you'll play as. But it's interesting they start you in episode 6. It makes me wonder how long the episodes are. Okay. The wayward detective returns to his office, a pod in shambles, a supposedly temporary permanency. His augmented eyes lock on a white anomaly, an envelope placed discreetly against the blisters of the door frame. Okay. Oh, in Celestial Return, dialogue options appear or disappear based on how you customize your character as the story progresses. It's a very, very disco. To customize your very own Howard to be your perfect play doll, enter the Mind Nexus. Use your insight points to unlock and upgrade his personality traits. So we already have 2. Oh. Oh. So can I... Oh, and this... Oh, okay, hang on. So let's get into this. Detective Howard, a paranormal anomaly detective, intelligent yet grappling with anger issues, sometimes surprisingly foolish but always ready for adventure. He enjoys smoking Nether Veil cigarettes immensely, perhaps even considering it his greatest pleasure. His frequent haunt is the Crow Jazz Bar, though his repeated attempts to charm the bartender have failed. His most trusted friend is a talking Rose. We'll get to that later. Interesting. Abstracts. Commonly referred to as abstracts, these paranormal entities blur the lines between reality and imagination, manifesting as concepts or tangible shapes. They infiltrate lands, cities, and even homes of Planet Zero, instilling fear and chaos among the local population. In response to this unprecedented threat, the world's major powers have united to form the Paranormal Investigation Division, PID, a specialized task force dedicated to investigating and eliminating these abstracts. Okay. Oracle Rose. Rose is a living, or rather blooming, paradox, blurring the line between the mystical and the tangible. Her playful demeanor masks a depth of wisdom and foresight that most can only dream of. Physically fragile, she always needs someone to carry her around. Her abilities, she can see the future, but to unleash her prophetic visions, she needs to be soaked in ice water. Despite being a flower, she has a personality that's larger than life. Okay. The Silo. The Silo is a relic of a past industrial age, its weather-beaten exterior standing in stark contrast to the neon-lit cityscape around it. Its rusting metal and crumbling concrete tell tales of bygone days, where the relentless hum of machinery once filled its halls. The echoes of its former purpose linger in the air, whispering secrets to those who dare to listen. The hollowed-out shell holds a melancholic beauty, drawing in curious souls. That kind of reminds me of, not quite, but like a little adjacent to Trees. If you've ever read that comic. I don't know if they ever finished that comic series, by the way. Okay, the PID, the Paranormal Investigation Division, okay. We already know about them from the abstracts. They are to investigate, understand, and capture abstracts, ensuring the safety and security of Nethervale's citizens. Case file number 1. These case files were handed to Howard by Officer Reynolds, detailing a series of suspicious deaths in Nethervale. Initially classified as suicides, Reynolds suspects there is more to these cases. These files include comprehensive reports on the deaths of 3 individuals: Logan Grimm, Zephyr Mirkwood, and Fabius Aconite? Each case presents troubling similarities, raising significant concerns about potential paranormal influences. Okay. Oh! Very, very Joker over here. In Nethervale City, not everyone finds a place in the rigid social order. Those who are unable to carve out a niche for themselves, often due to systemic failures, personal misfortune, or societal rejection, become outcasts. These individuals, also known as Keiko? Is that what there's... Am I saying that right? Are forced to survive in the dark, narrow alleys of the city. Yet the Keiko are more than just victims of circumstance. They are a reminder of the city's hidden depths and unyielding human spirit that persists even in the darkest corners. Okay, so all that is like lore. I think it's good that we read that because, you know, we're a little more caught up on like the world. So if they throw some terminology at us, we're not totally lost. So let's go to the Mind Nexus. Our Mind Palace over here. So perception, intelligence, foolishness. Okay. Perceive. I think we know that. Irrational and erratic thinking. That's kind of a fun one. Virtue. Or anger issues. So they did say our character was struggling with that. Insight soup! What a fun way to put that. Mixed insights. Oh. Okay, so you know what? For now, I'll do perception. Ooh, it makes an interesting noise in your ear. I kind of want to do foolishness. I want to see what happens. I like being like an off-the-wall detective. Do we have anything? Oh, we have a newspaper. A snapshot of a bygone era. This issue of the Daily Rockers captures the wild energy of a concert Howard played with his old band. The headlines scream of music and chaos, a reminder of a time when the stage was his battlefield. Howard's memo. That concert was one for the books. If we hadn't brawled with the drummer and split up, maybe I'd still be rocking out instead of chasing down freaks. Oh. So he's kind of like living in the past. Okay, these are the cigarettes he said he loves. How matches light up the dark corners of the city. Okay. And then what else do we have on us? Oh, this is our case file. Okay, so we read about that. So we're good. I think we're all caught up. Okay. The wayward detective returns to his office upon... Okay, we read that already. Foolishness. It's a bomb. As soon as we pull the envelope, a string will break, a fuse will ignite, and powder will catch fire, and we'll gently go to always sleep. Rational. Rational thoughts. Sensory sharpness. The placement and condition suggest it's harmless. No indentations from hidden devices, just a straightforward delivery. Our post box is busted, so this was the only solution. A love letter from a secret admirer? Or another death threat with a horrible stench of, what was that, nether puff? Or another overdue bill. You think we can score from some cash for the mission from our friends at the department? Howard scans the area, searching for any sign for whoever put the envelope there. Nothing. Suspiciously, nothing. Someone knows where we live. Hand on the gun, flip on the safety. Ooh. Let's just pick up the envelope. Okay, so we already checked our inventory because we're so smart and good at video games. Howard's fingers tremble slightly as he reaches for the envelope. He feels a mixture of curiosity and apprehension, the weight of countless past encounters with danger pressing down upon him. The envelope appears unassuming, its surface plain and devoid of any markings. There's no name or address on it. Entering the office, Howard settles into the chair, his anticipation growing. Oh yeah, can we inspect it first? Before we like... Oh! That's an interesting dice. That's cool. There's a faint fingerprint on the corner of the envelope. The print is slightly greasy, possibly indicating the sender was in a hurry or handling something else. Let's open it up. Oh, we have the codex. Okay, we also read that. Because we're so smart and good at video games. Carefully, he opens the envelope, revealing a stack of Polaroid photos. Oh. So there's a wedding scene, a cafe, and a man in a suit. Look at the wedding photo first. It's a Polaroid from the wedding of Mr. Fabius Aconite and his wife. Aconite or Aconite? I can't tell if I'm pronouncing it right, but that's one of the guys who supposedly committed suicide, right? The couple stands side by side against a backdrop of blooming flowers and flowing fabric, holding hands, a symbol of unity and affection. Your insights flicker like moments of clarity in a complex world, each one nudging you towards deeper understanding. Can you grasp what they're trying to tell you? Okay, let's try. Okay, we did it. Examining the photograph closely, Howard notices the subtle tension in Lillian's body language. Her posture is unnaturally stiff and her smile appears forced. The way she grabs Fabius's hand suggests anxiety rather than affection. Ooh. Okay. What about the cafe snapshot? The Polaroid shows Zephyr at a cafe enjoying her drink with her friends. They're laughing, caught in a moment of joy. Her eyes sparkle with what appears to be genuine happiness, and her laughter seems to echo through the image. Virtue. Sometimes the most desperate cries for help are the ones that go unheard. Okay, what about the man? The Polaroid depicts Logan in a suit stepping into a large building. The structure looms over him, a grand facade hinting at power and authority. The building's grandeur starkly contrasts with the isolation in Logan's eyes. What might have been an ordinary scene now serves as a haunting reminder of hidden struggles and untold stories. As Detective Howard inspects the fourth Polaroid, his brow furrows with concern. The Polaroid shows the eerie silhouette of the old silo building against a dark night sky. Unlike the others, this photo is clearer, not faint or blurred. In front of the silo, a vague figure stands, barely discernible but unmistakably there. Howard's mind races with possibilities, each more disturbing than the last. Whoa, that's a spooky building. Maybe it's haunted or something? Maybe the killer's a ghost? Brain dead? What? Like the stupid side of your brain is like taking over. This sick game ends now. Don't let the psychopath manipulate you any longer. Show them who's in charge. I'd like to say trust your instincts, but so far they haven't made any sense. The best thing you can do is actually go to the silo and confront whoever this is. But you have to be very careful if we're really going to confront the killer. Howard, are you blind? totally you in front of the fucking silo. It's just a photo. We don't even know if it's real. Oh, come on. It's real enough to get me off the couch. Let's go kick some ghost ass. Fine, I guess we can take a look, but stay sharp. This could get ugly fast. Sharp as attack, boss. Let's give them hell. Oh, navigation. Oh, what's this? Or hour keys to move around the map. Oh! That's so cool. This is cool. And you know what? I like this because it kind of differentiates it a little bit from other games of this. Well, at least I haven't. I don't know. Well, I've only played like really Disco, Esoteric Ebb, stuff like that. Like Shadowrun also, it's not quite like this. This is a little more pared back, but the aesthetic I think works for this kind of game. It's pretty cool. I'm just saying that because like I'll be like, oh, I haven't seen this before, and somebody will be like, actually it's been in this game. I'll be like, oh well, I look dumb. Okay, so this is the office. Dead end. Shadows cling to walls and the air feels thick with unspoken dangers. But I kind of want to go there. The statue. Mysterious and bizarre design defies description. Oh, here's my usual halt, the Crow Jazz Bar. The graveyard. The silo. We can go straight there, but you know what? Can we just check it out? I want to kind of look at everything. Oh, this is cool because it's like they're like little game pieces. It's like they're little game pieces go, oh, that's so cool. The flower looks so creepy. What the fuck? Oh. We stand at the entrance of a claustrophobic alleyway. The walls are covered in graffiti. The air is thick with a nauseating stench, a revolting blend of rotting garbage, stagnant water, and the unmistakable odor of decaying flesh, perhaps from dead animals or worse, something human. Are you sure about this, Howard? Even the rats think twice before coming here. We've seen worse. I hope you're right. As they move deeper into the alley, the ambient sounds of the city fade into silence. The oppressive atmosphere closes in around them. Just as Howard rounds a corner, a figure steps from the shadows, the glint of metal catching the dim light. A Keiko with a dangerous gleam in his eye blocks their path. What do we have here? Looks like fresh meat. Easy there, we're just passing through. Not so fast. Hand over your wallet or things that get messy. No, let's leave. No way, pal. Sensing an opportunity, Howard swiftly pivots and sprints towards the alley's entrance. Behind him, he hears the Keiko's enraged shouts and the clattering of metal against pavement as he struggles to give chase. Come back here, you coward! No, no. Howard doesn't look back, fixed on escaping to the safety of the main road. His heart pounds in his chest as he bursts onto the bustling street, relieved and breathless, but ultimately unscathed by the encounter. Well, that was fun. We should do this more often. Just another day in Nethervale. Surrounded by the city's endless energy, neon signs flicker and glow, painting surreal hues that highlight the stark contrast of the frosty night. The chill in the air pricks their skin, reminding them just how late it is. Alright, let's go to the silo. I wonder if I tried to, like, tug my way out, would I have had to fight? Like, would that have led to, like, a fight encounter? I don't know. I'm curious if some characters are better at fighting than others, or if some it's just, like, the only thing you want to do is run for it, because you're not built for that. This is so interesting the way you move around. And I guess, like, every time... I'm supposing every time you hit one of these, there's a chance for an encounter? Is that how that works? Because that's kind of cool if so. Like, if we passed by the graveyard or the bar enough times, like, something would happen? I don't know. Howard stands in front of the old silo, a relic from the past amidst the neon chaos of the crowded cityscape. Rain pours steadily from the sky, blending with the colorful glow of neon advertisements that flash and flicker against the windows of the surrounding high-rises. The steady rhythm of rain mixes with the distant rumble of traffic and the hum of hovering vehicles zipping by overhead. Oh shit. With the cool rainwater trickling down his collar and Rose nestled safely in his pocket, Howard's eyes scan the base of the silo for the entrance. Something catches his eye. Unlock a hidden self, dive deep into a sea of realization. And uncover emotions in your deadbeat mind flat. What, you could afford a mind palace. Mind palace. The secrets to be found panel. Accessible from the Abyss screen. What? Oh wait, hang on. Where am I? Okay, so this was our inventory. Secrets to be found. Anger antidote. Okay. Hive mind. Persona you become when you touch the Titan core. What the hell is a Titan core? Nullifier. Oh, I don't understand what some of this stuff is. Oh my god. Aims to look deeply into the mysteries of death and humanity's relationship. What? Oh. Oh, okay, so there's like bodily upgrades. Oh. Huh. Okay, he looks up and notices a silhouette at the top of the silo. The figure's cloak flutters in the wind, obscuring its contours and adding an eerie mystique to the scene. Howard lowers his gaze, refocusing on the entrance door. As he approaches, he can't resist looking up one last time. The figure is gone, vanished as if it were never there. Damn it, don't let these assholes mess with our head. Keep your finger on the trigger. You sure about this? Looks like a perfect place for a horror movie. Can you give me a glimpse of the future? Ice, Howard. Ice is the key. Did I get my icy soak today? Nope, so you know the answer. Oh, crap. Sorry. Alright then, if you don't know shit, keep your mouth shut while I figure this out. Howard carefully pushes the door open with the barrel of his gun, the creak of old hinges breaking the silence. A chill hits him as the cold, damp air seeps out, heavy with the scent of rust and decay. He turns on his flashlight, its beam slicing through the oppressive darkness. The sound of dripping water echoes through the large, empty space. He steps inside, his eyes adjusting to the gloom. If we see any ghosts, just run around screaming. That should scare them away. Howard moves cautiously through the dark interior where old machinery and rotting crates lie abandoned. He scans every corner, every shadow, looking for any sign of the mysterious figure. A glance upwards reveals something unusual about the ceiling. It doesn't resemble the usual structure of a building's overhead surface. Instead, it appears distorted, almost fluid-like, as if a swirling mass of shadows and ethereal energy. Suddenly, a faint sound echoes through the chamber, catching Howard's attention. Turning, his flashlight beam reveals a figure gracefully descending from the distorted ceiling, floating down towards him. Oh, that's cool. His spectral sight flickers, but even without it, this being is unmistakably an abstract. This stranger is unlike anyone Howard has ever seen. Okay. Weaponized capitalism? Okay, so we did look at this. Is this some kind of sci-fi movie? Howard's grip tightens on his gun, his eyes narrowing as he takes in the abstract's bizarre appearance. I think I would wait for it to talk first, or see what's going on. The abstract's voice is calm, almost soothing. It carries an undertone of menace. I am the echo of past decisions, the reflection of lost futures. They call me Shuttergeist. Your intelligence pulses with the recognition. The name Shuttergeist from PID times seeks entry into your cognitive archives. Can we remember anything? I think that's a no. Whoops. Your mind wrestles with fragments that refuse to coalesce into clear understanding. Shuttergeist tilts his head slightly, the eye in the polaroid frame seeming to study Howard intently. Is this supposed to be scaring me or wasting your time? Shuttergeist's form shimmers, his body becoming more ethereal as he takes a step closer, the waves of energy radiating more intensely. Fear is not my weapon, detective. It is a tool used by those who seek to control and dominate. I beckoned you here for a conversation, not a confrontation. I am but a whisper in the night, seeking your ear. Can someone break this down? I'm lost here. Every other part of your brain is like, please. Howard steps closer, his flashlight illuminating Shuttergeist's earnest expression. Why did you drag me down here? You hold a voice of influence, detective. People heed your words, trust your wisdom. I beseech you to be our herald, to spread a message that can reshape worlds. Let's use our intelligence? Not all of us abstracts carry darkness in our hearts. We yearn for coexistence, a symphony of peace, but fear and hatred cloud this vision. Why should I trust you? I have walked the shadows beside you, yet I have done no harm. My presence here is a plea, not a demand. We seek allies among your kind, for only together can we weather the storm. You perceive the truth that not all of us are bound by malevolence. I've seen what abstracts can do, but Rose has shown she's harmless. Harmless? I prefer charmingly non-lethal. Precisely. There are many like Rose and me, souls yearning for serenity. Yet the PID hunts us, driven by a fear they do not understand. We need your voice, detective, to help change that narrative. Let's say I believe you. What do you want from me? We seek a partner who moves with grace, not force. Speak for us, detective. Let your voice be the bridge between worlds, the melody that soothes the chaos. Maybe it's time for you to trade your gun for a microphone, Howard. Quite the career shift. Help us rewrite the narrative where fear is but a shadow and understanding is the dawn. Show me a sign of good faith. Proof is the anchor in the storm of doubt. Very well, detective. Observe this fragment of our plight. A glimpse into the sorrow we endure. Shuttergeist takes out a Polaroid camera from his hand, hidden behind his back, and presses the shutter button. The flash blinds Howard, its brilliance overwhelming his vision until all he sees is white. As the light fades, a succession of Polaroid photographs flows before his eyes. These images depict abstracts captured, tortured, and subjected to experiments. Their agony is etched into each photo, yet a faint glimmer of hope remains in their eyes, a yearning for coexistence. Okay, I get it. Understanding dawns like the first light of day. With your help, we can bask in the warmth of acceptance and peace. Howard considers Shuttergeist's words carefully. The images from the Polaroids linger in his mind. Lower the gun, but keep it ready, just in case. Your vigilance is commendable, detective. It shows you care deeply about your world and those in it. I'm willing to listen, but don't mistake that for trust. Let's start with what you need from me. Seek out the abstracts you come across and bring them to me. I will protect them and guide them towards a peaceful existence. Fine, but if this goes south, remember, I won't hesitate to act. Fair enough. As Shuttergeist begins to dissolve into a cascade of vibrant, multicolored particles, he pauses and looks directly at Howard, his voice resonating with a mix of hope and urgency. There is one more thing, Detective. A storm is coming, a force far more malevolent than anything you've encountered. Its shadow looms over Nethervale, threatening both of our worlds. Be prepared, for our paths will soon cross again. With that, Shuttergeist form disintegrates entirely, leaving behind an eerie silence. That's one way to make an exit. I don't know why she sounds like Harley Quinn in my head. So I don't know. It's just... so we trust in Casper here or what? I'm not sure, but I'm willing to follow this thread and see where it leads. We still have the suicides to investigate. This abstract business. It's a whole nother layer to the mess we're already in. Just as they turn to leave, something catches Howard's eye. A single Polaroid photo lies on the ground where Shuttergeist had stood. He bends down, picking it up with a growing sense of unease. The image on the Polaroid is initially unclear, but as Howard scrutinizes it, a chill runs down his spine. A massive spacecraft looms in the picture, and as he examines it more closely, he recognizes the familiar skyline of Nethervale. The spacecraft is landed right in the heart of the city. Shuttergeist seems to have left out some of what he knows. Howard flips the Polaroid over, and his breath catches in his throat. The back of the photo bears a hastily scrawled message. The end is near. Is that the end of the demo? I think so. That was a nice little bite-sized, like... It's a nice little bite-sized look at the game. Art director, illustrator. Cool. Lead 3D artist. Let me know what you guys think about this. I think for me, I really like the comic book art style that they're going for here. I think it really works. I like the sort of little game. Oh.
So we have a plan.
I like the little gamified pieces moving around the... Exactly. I like the little gamified pieces that move around the board or like the map or whatever. I think that's a really cool touch. I like the random encounters. I would say if I had any feedback, I think I prefer the writing when they're sticking to sort of this noir detective style writing, like that whole like inner monologue, black and white Sin City style monologue. I think the brain dead humor kind of thing. I feel like Rose is kind of already there for like the comic relief. I think you don't also need to add like the brain dead, interjections all the time if she's there, because then it's like, the tone kind of shifts, like it's a little jarring, it's a little weird. And I just think the writing's stronger when they stick to the sort of that noir detective. I think it really works for like what they're going for. So I kind of hope, I don't know how far along they are in the story, but I think that's their strong point right now. And I'm not sure if the writing is just like this for this character. I'm not sure how it shifts if we're playing other people. That'd be interesting to see too, if they put up another demo and we're playing as somebody else. I'd kind of like to see that as well. But yeah, this is interesting. I like the concepts. I'm curious to see where they're going with it, so I'll give this a follow. I'll keep an eye out on it and see how they're progressing. But yeah, let me know more about what you guys think. It would be interesting to watch. Yeah, I might, like, I don't know if I would stream this entire game. The only reason for that would just be because talking and doing the voice acting for a narrative game, like even after an hour, my throat is like, ugh. I think like much like with Disco Elysium, that's something I play on my own time. But again, if there's like another demo or something, I'd be happy to like check it out and see their progress. But yeah, Celestial Will Train, everybody. Check them out on Twitter, Discord, and yeah, leave a comment. Let me know your guys' thoughts.